Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Can you hear me? If you could just put in the chat, yes, that would be great if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you for coming to my virtual shop at the Vogue Knitting Live virtual version. Just probably people trying to settle in. So just let me know where you're from in the chat, and I'd like to know where you're watching from. I think it's Donna from Arizona. Welcome. Valentine, I think, from California. Welcome to my show. And Lindsay from Calgary, Alberta. Thank you for coming. Hi, Janet. Janet is from Queens, New York. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Perfect. So let's get started because I only have 1 hour. And wait, first I should tell who I am. My name is Yoriko Oki. I'm originally from Japan, but I live in, well, close to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And I've been living here for last 27 years. Oh my God, 27 years. It feels like I came yesterday, but no, I didn't. So I like to do a slideshow to show you who I am and what I make. So my name is Yoriko Oki. My business name is Fiber Art Studio on Granby Island, and I'll tell you about the studio in a minute. My shop URL it's on Etsy, but if you could type in www.fiberartstudio.ca, if you're from United States, just make sure fiber is spelled in British or Canadian ways, ending with RE, not ER. My Instagram handle is at yoriko.oki. And again, it's a Japanese name. A lot of people spell it like Y-U-R-I, and then they tell me like, I can't find you, but it should be Y-O-R-I-K-O dot Oki, O-K-I. Okay, first I like to thank Vogue Knitting Live and the DAC panel. Everybody involved in the Launchpad program. If you don't know about Launchpad program, we did a short discussion, about 1 hour discussion yesterday, and its recording is accessible from the event hub. So make sure you watch the discussion from yesterday. And it is a small business accelerator program started last year, November. As a bonus of finishing this course, we had the opportunity to have a little booth at the Vogue Knitting Live in New York this January. It's kind of unreal, like I was in New York this January, considering what happened afterwards. It almost feels like years ago, but at the same time, it feels like it was in my dream. But these are the participants of the Launchpad program. We didn't spend that much together because we are busy talking with customers during the show, but we are bonded. This is my buddies. I'm really grateful we got this opportunity. So let me talk about fiber. Oh, this is, sorry, I forgot I added this slide. So I'm a weaver, dyer, and a knitter. I actually started crochet when I was 5 or 6 years old. But why I started dyeing yarn is because I wanted to have more colors in my weaving. When I started weaving, it was in 2000. There was no online shop. We are so spoiled to have so many options in online shops nowadays. So what we did is, what we weavers did was we bought the best quality yarn in white by mail order. And it could take like a few months to get here. But anyways, we bought white yarn and we dyed them into the colors we want to use. And that's how I got started as a dyer. And I think I started selling hand dye yarn about 2004, 2005. Because when people saw my colors, like, would you sell that yarn? And they're mostly knitters. And I said, sure. So that's how I got started as a dyer. But it was kind of what's it was an expensive hobby at the beginning, and I've been working as a freelance translator for a long time. But about 6 years ago, my husband got really sick. I couldn't really keep working as a translator because usually the deadline is very tight. Like usually I get the document and then they ask me, can you get it done in 1 hour? And while I was taking care of my husband, I couldn't really do that. So I decided to be a bit more serious about my fiber business. So that's I started my Etsy shop in 2016, I think. It's been almost 5 years. So that's how I got started as a dyer. So this is the member of Fiber Art Studio, and I'm probably having a real issue in terms of branding because Fiber Art Studio is actually not my business name, and it belongs to Barbara Hiller at the top left corner. She's a tapestry weaver, very well-known fine artist in the world, and people come to our studio to visit her from all over the world. She started studio 41 years ago. We pretty much operate like a co-op gallery. And there are 5 of us. They are like, in terms of a business, we are all individual businesses operating under the name of Fiber Art Studio. I use the name Fiber Art Studio because 3 of us at the bottom, if you see us at the local fiber shows, knitting shows, we'll be together. So we just, decided to use the fiber art studio for selling yarn. It kind of stuck, and then when I applied Launchpad, I didn't really think about it. Like, when they ask business name, I just typed in Fiber Art Studio. So I'm kind of keeping it for now, but I don't know. People get confused sometimes, so I have to think about what to do next. And this is our studio. It's located in Granville Island, Vancouver, BC. If you've been to Granville Island, have you ever been to Vancouver before? Maybe you can tell me in the chat. It's a major tourist destination. And like we know from credit card statement that 95% of customers are new customers, meaning they are visitors to Vancouver. So being a tourist destination, it's been a very quiet year this year. Like I'm not used to it. We're not used to it. It's kind of sad. Like we had to close the studio for 3 months this spring. It was very sad, but when we opened, like, we we started seeing the light. And of course, the business is slow this year, but we are so happy to be able to open again and welcome people whenever they come. We are hanging in there. We're not going away anywhere. So, if you could visit us now or maybe in the future, just come to visit us. Okay. Carol been to Vancouver before? Yes. Nothing said that. Okay. Maybe you can come to Vancouver and visit us again. Thank you, Carol. So, okay, let's start talking about the yarn because that's what you're here for, I believe. So this is the special for the Vogue Knitting Live this month. I change it a little bit every time, but I did this in this summer and it was quite popular. So I decided to do it again. So until Monday, if you buy 5 full skeins from my shop, you get free Chiagu Sakio needles for free. And actually, there's no way to do this as a coupon on Etsy. So what I like you to do is just gather up the yarn you like and pick the needle you like and just check out as you usually do. But when you check out, just leave me a note, BVKL, or like Vogue Knitting Life, and then I will refund the knitting needles within 24 hours. And if you forget, just like give me a message afterwards and I can adjust your account too. And if you're not ready to buy 5 skeins of yarn, I offer free shipping when you buy $35 US or $60 Canadian. And shipping could add up. So that probably help. Like you get probably more than 10% off with free shipping. So that's the deal for my shop until Monday. And again, my shop is www.fiberartstudio.ca. So let me talk about, I don't know if you can see. Let me talk about this kit because I just released last week, I think. I'm just so excited about this. And this is a collaboration with 4 other makers in British Columbia. And we've been planning this since spring. So I'm just so happy. Like if it's finally here and I can tell you about it. Okay, so this project started with this beautiful sheep painting by Janine Saylor. And this was, Janine gave me a few sketches in April. That was the time we started self-isolating. I was home and I was a bit worried and just so, I didn't know what to expect, what's going to happen. And when I saw this sheep with sketch with 3 sheeps, I thought like, oh, this is it. Like, I just wanted to make the kit as a reminder for knitters that, we are separated this year, but we are not alone. We are all connected with fiber arts. So I got this sheep artwork printed on the fabric, and on the right side, Ubi Ross made she's our seamstress, and she made it to this beautiful bag. Okay, and then I dyed the yarn. The yarn picture of yarn comes a little later. It's a brown, pink, blue, and green based on this painting. And then Amanda Kafka on the left side, she designed this cute poncho pattern. She calls it poncho, but I call it more like oversized sweater. But it's really cute. It's very quick to knit. She actually made the first one in 2 days. But like, of course, she's a designer, so she could knit like all day without doing anything. That's her work, and that's totally okay. But like many of us are like, we have other things to do. So if you could knit maybe a couple of hours a day, you should be able to finish it in a week or so. I feel like, it could be a cold winter. Like everything is going wrong this year, so it could be a cold winter. And in a cold winter morning, this could be the perfect piece. You could just put on over your PJ and get your coffee in the kitchen, kind of thing. Um, then also Sarah on the right side, she made this cute stitch marker set for us. Maybe hard to see. One of the charm is a love letter because we may be writing letters or emails more often than before to this year. And then the middle one is a teacup because we're on a Zoom meetings and we need a drink of our choice. And then the right side one is a corn charms. Um, so this is the kind of a brought together theme kit. And this kit is available in my shop now. And for the Vogue Knitting Live attendees only, I made this coupon code. Use coupon code PONCHO for 10% off until Monday. Okay, so this is again the entire kit, and you can see the colors on the right side. But I know like stripes are not really for everybody's cup of tea. So I decided to offer 4 color options for this kit. You have the brown base stripe design or color combo that's called, I think it's latte combo or coffee combo. Sorry, I forgot. At the top right is the light blue combo. And then you could also get just brown color yarn or just blue color so that you can knit the entire poncho with just one color. And I like to think this kit as a kind of a gift to the knitting community. So there's 2 features in a way. Number one, the price is the same. It doesn't matter what size you choose. So price is actually based on the size medium, but even if you choose to do, I think the largest size is finished part size 66 inches, I think. So it requires us a little bit more yarn, but like it doesn't matter. This is my gift, so you can get it for the same price. And also, I know how stressed it is to run out of yarn. Like towards thinking like, do I have enough yarn of what, right? So I have a yarn checking guarantee for this kit. If you run out of yarn before you finish in the size you ordered, then I send you extra yarn with no additional cost so that you can finish the project. I can't guarantee the exact color match, but it will be close enough, I hope, because they're all hand-dyed yarn, and I dye each kit one by one as I receive orders so that I can match at least I can send the yarn from the same batch. So that's my promise. Same price, regardless of your size, and yarn checking guarantee, and also the price includes the shipping within North America. So if you don't want to buy the entire kit, including the bags and stitch makers, you can just buy the yarn pattern as well. Hang on. The pattern may be extra too. I may have I can't remember. But anyways, like only yarn is available if you just want to knit a poncho. Is there any question about this kit? Everybody's very quiet. I hope you're doing okay. Right. So I just move on to the next then. So I like to show you a few kits to you. This is from the same designer, Amanda Kafka, as the kit. And she designed this really cute shawl earlier this year. It's called Snaguberry shawl. And I have the I have put the kit together in my shop. So it requires 2 skeins of tonegal and 5 colors of mini skeins. Um, so that's the yarn in the kit, and you have to buy the pattern yourself from the link in product listing. And this is how it looks. The color is a little bit more pink. This looks a little too orange to me, but just like I couldn't adjust the color um, because of the way she took the photos. But that's how it looks. It's a triangular shawl. It's just mostly garter stitch, very, very relaxing. But I have to tell you that there will be a lot of ends to weave in, but it's very cute and it's worth it. Okay, the next kit I have in my shop is Granville Island Shawl designed by Jenny. She's a sweater freak on Instagram. And this is the design I had as a kit last year as a complete kit. But I don't, I sold out the kit. Um, so I don't have the bags anymore, but you can still buy this kit as a shawl kit from my shop. And this is the yarn you get in the kit. And you get to knit. This is the detail. It's very beautiful. And again, this is also like mostly basic triangular shawl, mostly garter stitch. And those color dots are made by slip stitch. So either garter stitch or you just like doing knit slip, knit slip, knit slip. So it's very easy, relaxing knit you can do as you watch TV. And here's another design released very recently by my friend Nat Wolf. Okay, let me try. It's called Coal-Fired Shawl. Okay, I learned how to pronounce it on the internet yesterday, and I found that coal-fired means coffee in Gael word. So that's very fit. And it requires 2 skeins of my coffee time on sparkle yarn base. That my sparkle is very, very subtle. So like it's not really overwhelming glitter. And I hope you like some sparkles in your life. And this colorway is it may be hard to see, but it's like slight variation of almost black to dark gray and then a dark brown and a little bit lighter portion as well. Okay, that's the details. It's really beautiful stitch details. I really, really love it. So again, this is a Coal-Fired Shawl by Nat Red Wolf. And if you like the pattern, you can buy it from her directly. And link to her Ravelry shop is in the product description of my Coffee Times yarn. Is there any questions? Yeah, very quiet today. Sometimes I get really chatty. Good. So in case you just joined, I have this offer for the Vogue Knitting Live this month. If you buy 5 skeins, 5 full skeins from my shop, I give you free knitting needles. So what you do is just gather up everything in your shopping cart and add the knitting needles of your choice and just check out as usual and leave the comment or memo says VVKL or KL or Vogue Knitting. And then I will refund knitting needles within 24 hours. Okay, Donna asked, what's the difficulty level of the coffee shawl? I would say that's intermediate. Okay, like it is like it requires about 1.5 skein of fingering weight. So you have to have that stamina to knit 1.5 skeins of fingering weight. You have to know how to lace, how to do lace, and all other basic stuff, cast on and so on. But it's not particularly difficult. But I recommend you have done maybe a couple of shows before so that you know the basic construction of crescent shawl. Okay, I hope that answers your questions. Okay. Okay, so let me talk about my collections next. And I like designing colors in collections or designing yarn in collections. And the first one up I like to show you is the Galaxy collection. What was the kit before the last one? Okay, how do I say? Sorry. Close your eyes. You may get feel busy. Dizzy. This one? Hello? Okay, this one is Granville Island Shawl. And those, yeah, this kit is like close to the top of my shop, so you'll be able to find it. It's Granville Island Shawl. Granville Island is where my studio is located. Let's go back to Galaxy Collection. And this is the first Galaxy Collection yarn I dyed. The name of the colorway is, and the winner is. But originally this yarn had a name called City Nights. But I changed the name, and here's the story. This yarn was the prize for my first giveaway on Instagram. That was 500 follower giveaway. Before I started the giveaway, I was a bit nervous. Like, okay, I start this giveaway, but does anybody really want my yarn? So when I hit the post button, like I was really nervous, like, do anybody show up and try to get it? But as soon as I started giveaway, all these entries came in, and it was probably about 3 years ago. So giveaway was not that common back then yet. By the time I closed the entries, I had over 1,000 entries, and I was like, wow, like I was so overwhelmed and happy, and like like tears of joy, everything. So I changed the name of this colorway to "And the Winner Is" to remember the excitement. It sure kind of makes my heart beat when I tell you these stories. Okay, so this is another shot of the "And the Winner Is," and this is how it knits up. It's basically like mostly navy tonal background with splash of colors in here and there. Okay, but when I showed this picture on Instagram or wherever, I got lots of comments as, wow, that looks like a galaxy. And because I got so many comments, so many same comments, is wow, that looks like a galaxy. I decided, you know what, I have to make a galaxy collection. So this is how Galaxy Collection started. And the first one I show you is the Big Bang. And this one calls Big Bang because this is the beginning of my Galaxy, well, starting point of my Galaxy collection. And all other colors will go through one more dye brush to get more background colors. So this is the Big Bang. And if you look at the right side of this work in progress, that's how Big Bang looks like when it's knitted. And it's melting into the next color called Blue Galaxy. And I show you next. And this is my when I was working on Find Your Field Show by Andrea Mori. Okay, so this is the next one, Blue Galaxy. So basically you get the blue background with splash of colors. Thank you, Diane. I like to show them how knit up too. I try. I don't have swatch for everything, but and this is a project by my friend Sarah for her daughter Penny. She's 2 years old now, so this is 2 years ago. That's amazing. She's just talking and walking and crying and everything now. Like, holy cow, kids grow up so quickly, right? But this is so cute. Um, if you like to know the pattern name, whenever I knew the pattern name, I put the information on the right side, so you can copy from there too. I know it's adorable, isn't it? Okay, so next one, Next one is the Supernova. It's a purple background with splash of colors. This is the most popular color in my shop. It used to be the winners, but somehow this one got more popularity recently. And I just had to share this with you. This one was knit by Rachel. Her handle is Treehouse Knits, and she has a podcast. And she's just like talented lady. She does pretty much everything. She started weaving. She stitches and I mean like do the embroidery. Very talented lady. Check her out. What she did is she put two strands together of Supernova. I show you one more time. This color is black strand of lace weight mohair. And the black mohair really kind of toned down the really bright colors. So I thought like I had to show you this one because if you have something in your stash, uh, you like that yarn itself, but the color is just a little bit off. Maybe this is something you could do. Maybe mix with colors a little bit different to bring it to the side of to shift the colors a little bit to your liking. And I thought this is brilliant, so I wanted to share with you. Okay, and then I have a green universe, which is a green background. And then Tarantula Nebula, which has a brown background. And then finally Andromeda. And I show you the project of Andromeda. This is my friend Keith, and he designed this show himself. He said he wrote it down, but I don't think he's ever published. He's a busy guy. He works in the film industry. So this is how, sorry. This is how Andromeda knits up with black background with splash of colors. All right, so this is the Galaxy collection again. And in case you're wondering, this is how my Find Your Fate show ended up. It took me a long time to knit, almost like half a year, because I was doing something else in between too, but I just love it. So if you like to be a short twin with me, I have a full skein set in my shop. Or like if you just want to try knitting something a little smaller, I have a mini skein set of this collection. Mini skein collection gives you 140 grams or like 1.5 skeins worth of yarn. So that's enough to make a good size shawl, I think. And then of course, I'm a weaver, as I told you earlier. So I had to weave this yarn. So this is when all the Galaxy collection yarn was on my loom. And then this is the finished shawls. As you may know, like weaving, we can mix the colors to change the colors. Thank you, Diane. I'm pleased at how they finished up. So the top one, I used the purple shawl, a purple weft. So it's just the colors shifted towards purple. The bottom one I use the black left, and the right side kind of background, I use navy. So that's why the color looks a little different. Okay, Lorraine is asking, you said 140 grams. Maybe you meant 140 years? No. If you buy mini skeins, total weight of 7 mini skein is 140 grams. So that's probably about 600 years, I think. So yes, that will make nice shawl. Yeah. Thank you so much. So that's the Galaxy collection. And since Galaxy collection is on the Donegal base, I want to show you one more colorways, which is called Whale's Tail, because this one is also very popular too. And this yarn will knit up kind of like this. This one is from Instagram, Iko_Momo. I don't think she had her own actual name on Instagram, so I cannot tell you who she is. And the pattern is actually, I cannot confirm the name of the pattern, but it's a Japanese pattern published in Japanese book, so you cannot probably buy it. So, but if you have any crescent shaped shawl with Mostrigata stitch, you should be able to get the same effect. So this is the whale's tail on Donegal. Oh, you're a purple person. That's great. I'm a purple person. I like blue and purple, and like I have lots of blue and purple in my shop. Jenny, who designed the Granville Island show, says, "Oh, you're blue queen." It's like, oh my. So yeah, thank you. So I know some of you joined recently, so I'm repeating this information again. This is a special deal for Vogue Knitting Live this October. Until Monday, if you buy 5 or more full skein of yarn from my shop, I give you 1 circular knitting needles for free. So this is how it works because I cannot make a coupon like this on Etsy. What you do is you collect all the yarns you want and the knitting needles in your shopping cart and check out, but leaving a note to me says either Vogue Knitting Live or BBKL or just, just let me know that you were here today, and then I will refund the knitting needles within 24 hours after you check out. And also, if you're not ready to buy 5 skeins at this point, if you could just maybe buy 2 skeins, either $35 US or $60 Canadian, you get free shipping. And shipping could adds up nowadays, so that's probably equivalent to about 10% or a little bit more off. So that's my offer for this show. So the next collection is Lakeside Collection. And this collection was inspired by my vacation to Anita Lake, which is close to Whistler and Blackcomb in BC. And if you don't know, Whistler is where the 2010 Winter Olympics skiing competitions are held. And if you stay in Whistler Village, it's a real party place, and it's just always noisy and something going on. Great for young people who want to party. But Nita Lake is a little bit apart from Whistler Village. I think you could walk there if you want to. Could be maybe 1 hour, maybe more walk. But it's a lot quieter. It's a lakeside villa. It's a beautiful place if you're looking for a vacation destination for the future. So it comes with this 6 colorways plus, oh, I lost that slide. Sorry. It actually 7 color collection. And the slide comes a little later. In addition to these skeins, you have a navy semi-solid color. Yeah. So this is the first one called Morning Mist on Sparkle. And then I have Spring Thaw on Sparkle. And it's like a very subtle kind of sage green color and white variegated with speckles of blue green. And this is my customer, Roberta. She knitted this beautiful Birds of a Feather shawl by Andrea Mori, combining that spring thaw I just showed you, plus this is the fuzzy part is a kid silk, and the colorway name is Lady of the Lake. She's such a productive knitter, and she does beautiful knitting. Look how elegant she is. She's just the best. And that's another shot for the same shawl. And then I have Ice on Lake on Sparkle Yarn. Okay, this one is kind of a little purplish blue and white variegated yarn with blue-green speckles. Then my friend Francoise Danver, you may know her as Frenchie, designed this shawl a few years ago. This is the first design I could get designed with my yarn, and I'm so grateful Frenchie agreed to do that for me because it opened up so many doors. Um, she's probably young enough to be my daughter, but I'm a big fan of her. She's just amazing. And she's struggling with she's still having the growing pain in a way, but she has just such a big heart to help everybody else too. So if you don't know about her, you should check her out. She's amazing. Anyways, this design called Merino Wrap, and I have a kit available in my shop. And then I have Anita Lake, and this one has a little more colors with such the sage green and a little purplish blue and speckles. And then it gets a little darker. I added some navy and purple. And then this is the second one from last deep end, and it has more dark navy. And then this is the one I added later to the collection, and this is called Indigo Constellation. And this is one of my most popular colorways as well. It may look just navy on the screen, but it has a slight variegation of a green tone and purplish tone, and it knits up really, really beautifully. And I show you in the next slide. So I thought like I should have some sample for my lakeside collection as well. And I could have knitted the same same design, but just decided to do something else. So I picked Fading Point Shawl by Hohiro Gattelli. And these are 5 colors I picked from the Lakeside collection. And I don't have the kit for this. I should really make one. But if you like to knit a shawl like mine, I can put a kit for you. And this is how I knit it up. Okay, collection. I didn't knit this up. It was done by my sample knitter, and like when she sent me this shawl and I opened it, I really gasped. I really love it. Okay, so that's how Lakeside collection is knit up, and the shawl is in the middle. That's from Lakeside collection. And if you look at the left side, that's it's not hanging very well. That's the Blue Galaxy collection shawl I show you earlier. And the sweater on the right side is Mountain Mist, and it's coming up soon, hopefully. I have 15 minutes left. Any questions so far? Type in question. I will check the question. cycle. And so as a weaver, I had to weave this lakeside collection too. So this was on the loom, and I ended up these 3 shawls. Is there any weavers in the audience today? I was kind of it made me smile at the Vogue Knitting Live New York this January because I think I had this brown one in my display as a woven sample. And lots of knitters came like, how did you do that? How did you do that? And I said like, it's woven. And everyone went, oh, it's woven. And I said, you should learn to weave too. It's like, they always say like, maybe. I hope I could encourage somebody to weave too, because it's a lot of fun. Gloria, yes. Go, you go, Gloria, go. You should learn to weave. It's so much fun. And like you can use more yarn quickly. Like this, so of course it takes time to set up, but I could weave 200 grams of yarn. It's like 2 skeins of yarn in 1 hour. So that means you can buy more yarn. How fun would that be? Looms are expensive. You can start with rigid heddle. It's like over $100, $200. You say, just not sure how to start. There's a lot of good online classes about rigid heddle weaving now. So there's I think there's a couple on Craftsy too. So that probably give you a little bit structure. There's like Facebook group called Weaving. You can just go. There's one group for rigid heddle weaving too, and you can ask a bunch of questions. Okay, so I know some of you joined recently, so I'm repeating this information again for the Vogue Knitting Live October. I'm offering 1 free circular needles for free when you buy 5 or more full skeins of yarn. So this is how it works. You put everything in your cart, including the knitting needles you want to buy, check out, leaving a note says, I don't know, Vogue or Vogue Knitting Live, VVKL, and then I will refund the knitting needles after you check out. Okay, thank you for Diane. Thank you for coming. Okay, then I have a Halloween collection. Of course, Halloween being at the end of this month, this yarn has been busy recently. And just go through this. I have to admit, I don't have lots of Halloween yarn left at this moment, but I just want to show you how it looks. Pumpkin spell. This is jack-o'-lantern. And this is called Halloween dance. And wicked. And witch's fashion show. Okay, and then my customer Sarah made this beautiful sweater with my Halloween collection this spring, and she said, I think it was March or April. So I'm ready for Halloween. And good for you, Sarah. And I love everything about this picture. She looks so fabulous and confident and happy, and just I love it. Halloween collection is 5 color collection right now, but if you like to buy a black yarn, I noticed like she added a little bit black yarn for the sleeve. I have a black yarn in the shop too. Okay, so that's Halloween collection. I haven't sorry. I haven't had chance to weave with Halloween yarn yet, so that's it. And again, I don't think anybody joined, so I don't have to repeat that, I don't think. And then let's talk about some sweaters. Love Note sweater was this sweater last year. Everywhere I went, I I saw like dozens of people wearing this sweater. So I have it's not really kit. It's more like set of mohair yarn and fingering weight yarn because that's kind of color choice I did. And so the sizing is from like newborn to like adult size. So you have to find out how many skeins you need. But I do have this set available in my shop. And this is blue heather. And every time I show this color combo, this is what I use to knit this sweater. Like a lot of people said, no, and it is. Okay, and this is the coffee combo. And that's the yarn used, coffee time and coffee fog. And you can use it, you can buy it as a set in my shop. And then pink combo if you need something nice and cheerful for the winter. Okay. Then this is the sweater you saw on the display of my booth. It's called Mountain Mist Sweater by Tink and Knits. That's the same company or duo who designed the love note sweater, and I do have a kit for this sweater in my shop. And since Mountain Mist is a worsted weight yarn, I just thought that I show you some worsted weight yarn because you may be knitting sweater in worsted weight. And this is the shawl called Songbird Shawl by Shannon Cook. She's my local designer, and I had honor to test knit her design last year summer. I think it was August. And she was working with other dyers, but I designed this color for this shawl. It's called Love Song. Look at this texture. I just love this shawl. Just give it a try. It's quick knit. You can probably knit it in a week. It requires three skeins of worsted weight yarn. I just love, love, love this design. Okay, and I have other colors in worsted weight available. Just browse the shop. I have a lot of colors in Galaxy collection in the worsted weight. Then another base I like to show is I have a DK weight non-superwash wool. That's a Peruvian Highland wool. And I have lots of mini skeins available if you like to do a color work. And if you are new to color work and it's not really working too well, I may suggest trying the non-superwash wool because it's less slippery. It just grabs, the yarn grabs each other. So it may be a little easier for you. And I have this turquoise gradient set, and this is my whip garden gate sweater by Jennifer Stengas. But if you see, okay, let me finish this one. And then I have ocean blue gradient set. This set is available as a full skein set as well. Then I have a winter rose collection, and this is a collection Amanda used for Snuggleberry Shawl. If you remember the Snuggleberry Shawl from the beginning of the presentation. And I have all these colors available in mini skein in my shop, so you can just pick and choose for your project. And they're all in 25 grams of 85 yards each. And if you see any of the colors you want in a larger quantity, like 3-4 skeins, just give me a shout and I can do the custom order for you. I just don't have enough financial backup to stock everything in quantity, but I love doing custom orders, so please give me a shout. So, okay, one more time. So this is my deal for the Vogue Knitting Life. If you buy 5 or more skeins of yarn, I give you one circular knitting needles for free. And just put everything in a cart and check out and leave a note says Vogue Knitting Life. I refund the knitting needles within 24 hours. And the free shipping for $30 US or 60 Canadian orders. And that's, you just need to buy 2 skeins. Okay, so that's it for today. I think I'm right on time, 4 minutes left. And if you have any questions, hang on, I show myself if I can find out how to do it. Hi. If you have any question, go ahead and unmute yourself. My presentation is done. So if you like to chat, I'll be here for a few more minutes. I'll type your question. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. Oh, that's so nice.
Is it possible to see that last screen before you were finished that said, I don't know what it said. There was something, all I remember is there was something about $35 and this, yes. Okay, so that's the free shipping. I understand.
Yes,
okay.
Free shipping. I do have a way to ship economically to the US. And basically, there's a company close to my home. They collect all the package, cross the border into US and drop them off at USPS. So you get the delivery from USPS. And it's usually get to destination within a week or so.
Sure. Thanks so much. You have beautiful yarn.
Thank you so much. So any other questions? Okay, so if there's no more question, I hope you enjoyed my show. And my shop is again, I'm typing here. That's my shop URL. If you have any question about the patterns I showed in the presentation, just give me a message anywhere, Instagram or Etsy shop. I help you to find it because they're all designers helping me to grow my business. I'm so grateful. It's actually not easy to find a designers who's willing to design for my yarn. Anybody starting up, try to get the support from like bigger yarn suppliers. And I'm kind of in the middle, like I'm not really small enough to get the support from bigger people. Like I'm not like big enough to be desired by small designers, like small startup designers. So I really, really appreciate all the designers helping me to grow my business. So I like to help them too. Okay, thank you so much for coming. And I hope you enjoy Vogue Knitting Life. And I hope to see you again somewhere soon. Okay, have a good day.